The Magnus freaking god of chess Carlsen just wins on demand versus German Vincent Keimer. I have no words to describe his magic, so let's just straightly dive into this key position. Now if you look at the position, black is actually a pawn up here, but this b3 and c7 pawn are actually very weak pawns here. Now here Magnus Carlsen has played bishop to e3, thus threatening to win a pawn here. And here Vincent Keimer has to play knight to e6 here to keep the more pieces on the board and try to fight here. But here he played just knight f3. Now knight f3 is actually a technical mistake here. Vincent Keimer idea is actually that if you just trade more pieces here, a draw can be achievable here, and he actually needs a draw to win a game here. But the problem for the Vincent is that his king is actually too far away here and rook can cut it out, and it actually happens in the game here. After knight takes and bishop takes, we have a5, and now Vincent has to find the only move which can actually doesn't lose him the game very quickly, and he finds it by playing rook to b4 to go after the pawn via this way. So now we have bishop to d2 here, and now we have rook to a4, so aligning the rook with the pawn here. And now we have king takes b3, and now Vincent defends his rook by bishop to d1 check, and now we have king to c3, and now we have c6. So Vincent is saying, you take this pawn, I will take this pawn here. So now we have king to d4. So now if you take the pawn, now this is actually defended here, and now he plays bishop to f3 here. And now we have bishop to c3, and now he plays bishop to d2. So Vincent's idea is that he will play bishop to f1 here, so every piece just align on the c4 pawn, so white actually has to defend it. And Magnus just shut his idea and just cut out his king by playing the amazing rook to f5 here. And now he no longer have bishop to f1 here, so he has to find another way to attack this c4 pawn here. So he plays bishop to h3, now we have rook to f4, and now we have bishop to e6, so aligning this way here. But now we have king to c7 here, as this pawn is defended and this pawn is now defended. So let's see what happens in the game. Now we have rook to a3 attacking the bishop here, and now we have king to b4 attacking this rook. Now we have rook to a2 defending it, now we have king to b3 again attacking the rook here, and now we have rook to e2. Now what you do with the passed pawn, you push it right, so a6 here, and now we have bishop to h3 here. So his idea is to play bishop to g2 to play c5 here, and now try to defend it this way. So now we have a7 here, so here he plays rook to e8, and now Magnus plays the amazing move rook to e4. So if you take here, I just grant the queen here, so he plays rook to a8, but it doesn't just end the disaster of the black here. So now we have rook to e7 here, and here he play c5 here. So again the idea is to play bishop to g2 here, and now we have rook to b7, and here Vincent Keimer just resigned here, because what can you do about rook to b8 here? Now if you try to play like bishop to f8 here, now just rook to b8 here. If you take the pawn, I take the bishop here, so it will be a slow death to Vincent Keimer here. So this was a magical game of the Magnus Carlsen here, and with this he goes to a tie break here. So we will wish him all the best here. And so this was for the video. If you like the video, do like and subscribe the channel, and stay tuned for the more updates.